Hello, so I brought home a drill bit from work. I'm going to try to drill a hole through the bottom of the bus, get our gas line run through there. My wife got some more trim painted, so we can eventually work on that too. But I'm going to try to get the gas line through the floor and under the bus, so we can run the lines, and then possibly try to wrestle the stove and slide it in the countertop. So let's get that going. We also got a quick connect for a grill to put out, which I'll probably end up cutting a little access door through the side of the bus so we can flip it up or sideways and hook the hose up. But that's for another day. I'd say we're just going to try to get the inside and under the bus right now. So let's drill a hole. Okay, so we bought these flexible lines to go from the T and the solid line that we're going to put through the floor and under the bus. So one of these lines I got to drill through the back of the one cabinet to get it over to where the hot water heater is. So I got to drill a couple more holes and then run this line, and then that part will be done. We can hook the line up, and then it's ready to hook to the back of the stove. So we'll get this all opened up and go up there and we'll install it real quick. Drill some more holes. Okay, so I'm putting thread tape on this pipe, and then I'm going to feed it down through the floor, and then I got a T that goes on here that will go this way, side to side of the bus. Over on this side will be the quick connect for the grill, and the line will come through the frame, above the frame on this side, and then we're going to put storage compartments underneath, and then our gas tanks will be over here for the propane. So I'm gonna slide this through here, and my wife's gonna hold the top with a pipe wrench, and we'll get underneath with another pipe wrench and thread the T on, and then we can run our yellow lines that are flexible to each appliance. So that's it. Okay, so we got the gas line run over to the hot water heater. This one will run up to the stove and then hook to the back of it. It was a little longer than what we wanted, so I looped it. I don't know if I'll keep it that way or not, but it'll all get fastened so it doesn't vibrate and rub a hole in anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this one put in. Okay, so we got the line hooked up for the cooking stove. Underneath the bus, we'll put a shut off in case something would happen or whatever. We can shut it all off, and then it'll have we can shut the tanks off over here too. But we'll have a valve underneath that we can turn on and off in case we have a problem or something. And then we'll get everything hooked up, and then we'll spray everything with soapy water and stuff once we get the propane hooked up and everything. Because we can pull the drawer out and see this, and we can see everything in the cabinet over there. So all the connections are exposed. We can get to them. So we're going to try to set a stove, I guess. I'm running the power in the ground for the igniter for the stove. The connector is over by the hot water heater. I didn't want to put a bunch of holes in the cabinet, so we're just going to run along it over, and then I'll make the connection over there eventually. But I need to run these two real quick through the cabinet and have my wife help me. I licked my finger and stuck it in your butt.
on camera, you know.
I know. That's why I did it. Okay. You got your butt licked to the camera. Huh? Huh? Yeah, you did. Alright. Now we can. Okay, so we got the gas line hooked up. Like I say, we'll have to check it later for leaks. My nose itches. We got the power in the ground. I got these little connectors I used before. They're pretty much heat shrink, and then the solder melts and puts them together. So we're going to use those on here and slide this thing in, fasten it in, and then put the top back together. So let's put this together. So it pretty much just heats up, the solder melts, solders the two wires together, and then I go ahead and put electrical tape on it just to kind of hold it. So we'll let that cool for a second, and then we'll put some electrical tape on it, and then we'll do the positive one. Okay, so we got the sink set in there just to make sure it fit. See how it looks. We're not going to set it yet. We're going to go ahead and get a faucet first, just to make it easier, because it's kind of a pain to get up in there with the hot water heater to tighten it up. But it's going to fit. It's going to look nice. We got the little brackets to mount it around it and stuff. So like I say, we'll skip that for now until we get a faucet. So we're done for today. We're gonna call it an early day. You can see we got a few things in. The kitchen's starting to take shape. So we will do something tomorrow.